Morning all, Fictionality here. It is currently 7:17 a.m. and time for some hobby. Now, this is the last week that I have for the Vampire Counts Challenge. For those of you who haven't seen any of my earlier videos, what I'm aiming to do is do 3,000 points in 3 weeks. Now, this is starting to cut it fine a bit as, so I've just recently assembled these two units. I've got my Graveguard here, so a nice block of 20 of these guys, and then I've got my second unit of Hexwraiths, just because if I have smaller, very specific sort of task units, I'll usually run them in run 2 groups of them, just in case something happens to one of them. The other unit can still kind of fill that role. And so I still have 20 skeletons and the conversion of the Wight King into a BSB to go that I need to assemble, and then I just need to paint those guys, the ones that you see in front of you, and a couple of other things that I've got undercoated, although I'm hoping that I'll be able to power through those. So I still need to come up with some plans on how to convert my Wight King to actually get him to hold the standard. What I think I'll probably end up doing is getting parts from the skeleton kits and using their spears and things. I'll just grab one of those sprues. Getting things like the spears and where's the one? One with the nice piece of cloth on the end here. What I might end up doing is getting 2 of these and hanging them next to each other. And these will be the spans of what holds up the main piece of cloth. And then I will do some green stuffing and have a nice big banner coming down, just so that it looks a little more impressive than the ones that are already in the units. So this will be the Graveguard, and I was originally intending on using a Graveguard banner for it, but I decided against that because there's only one type of banner that came with the set, and so it would I think it would look kind of odd if I just had 2 of the same banner. So I think I'm going to have to convert up my own, and the one that comes with the skeletons is a little too small, really. And then the ones that comes with the Black Knights box, the Hexwraiths, it looks very much like a cavalry banner. So I think just doing a green stuff banner would work quite well. This guy here looks pretty cool, although it seems that he's a little bit shy. He's hiding behind that banner there, but that's all good. That's the design of the model, so so that unit looks quite impressive now. I've got all these great weapons on them, which should be a lot of fun. They do have great weapons and killing blow, so having the great weapons, so strength 6 kind of takes out some of the necessity for killing blow, but I just wanted this unit to hit really, really hard. And so I've got the great weapons, banner of the barrows, so they've got +1 to hit, and that should make it a really nasty unit. And hopefully they don't die all in one turn, because that's the only thing that'll really take them down, because I should have 2 chances to get to raise some dead in that unit. But so this is how it's all coming together today. I've got a week to go and quite a bit of painting ahead of me, but I think it is still possible. It's going to be a lot of very fast painting, but things like the Hexwraiths won't take terribly long. The Terrorgeist, I assume I can get done in a fairly short amount of time, it's mainly just going to be a series of dry brushes, and if I do the bone first, then everything after that shouldn't take too... do the bone with all the really quick dry brushing techniques and then pick out all the details with smaller dry brushes and stuff like that. It should be all good. And so yeah, hopefully it will all come together, because I would like to be using my full 3,000 points all fully painted next week. And I've got a couple of games lined up. There's a few people who are like, yep, I'll take on that challenge, so I think I'll be getting a game in against Lizardmen with a new 3,000 point army as well, which is really nice. It's good to see other people joining in on the challenges that I've set myself, because it just gives a bit of friendly rivalry. Yeah, he came in I saw him the other day, and he's got quite a bit done, which makes me a little bit nervous, because I'm like, oh dear, I've still got a lot to do. And one of the other things that I've been kicking around with, I've seen this done with cotton balls before, but I've actually found some steel wool. I'm not sure how well it's going to show up on here, but using that as kind of like a foggy smoke effect, and this way I wouldn't have to like colour the wool or anything like that. It's got that nice sort of grey colour. I'm not too sure on whether it would work. I think I'd have to try it out to an entire unit. It might even be something that I give more of a shot after the army is theoretically done, and yeah, just to see how it looks then. But yeah, this is where I'm up to. Quite a bit to go, but yeah, I'm still aiming to finish it all, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Cheers, I'll catch you then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that sort of jazz. Okay, see ya.